Hello everyone, TnSteyr here, out at the range today. It's approximately 80 degrees. We're running about 500 foot in elevation. Today I'll be testing and playing with two of my personal own Steyr Mannlichers. One will be a M model in 357 SIG, and one will be an L model in 9mm. The 357 SIG M model is a brand new gun. This will be its first range day. We're going to be shooting some S&B 140 grain full metal jacket aluminum case. And on my L model, I've had this one for a little while. It's approximately had 500 rounds, and I'll be using 9mm Perfecta 115 grain full metal jackets brass case. Alright, we'll be shooting the Steyr M357A1. This is a 357 SIG caliber, medium duty, 4-inch Steyr Mannlicher. We'll be shooting 10 yards on 3-dimensional life-size targets. We are loaded with 13 rounds. Alrighty, well, for shooting the 357 SIG M model Steyr, I was just kind of walking, seeing what I was grouping with. Did have one I jerked on, and as you can tell, it made a flyer. For those that are interested in my targets, they are a 3-dimensional, they are Plascaster. They're approximately ½ an inch thick of Plascaster and polyethylene foam. This particular one is filled with builder sand. There's approximately 150 pounds. It is wet on the top, as you can see. The 9mm rounds, you can tell, are smaller. These here are mostly my 357, since I had lowered my angle to see what the difference was. Surprisingly, at 10 yards, for those that are interested, the 9mm did exit. Had one or two back here. This here is a 357 exit wound. I do not know exactly how dense I've actually got this target packed. It's not overly, it's just filled full of sand, gravity, but it is extremely heavy. I believe when I moved it over here, it was approximately about 250 pounds or so. But that's what it'll do at 10 yards. We're going to group in and see if it has any more penetration a little closer, see if we can actually get some through and through. But for those people that are concerned that 357 SIG is an over-penetrating round, we did get penetration with a 9mm. I believe we had 3 or 4 rounds exit, possibly a 357 SIG came through here also. But this here definitely is a SIG round, and these two up here I know are 9mm. So it is penetrating on either caliber. Again, this will be the 357 SIG Steyr M. I'm using 140 grain S&B full metal jackets. We're going to do an advanced walk on this one. We're going to go from 10 yards to 5 yards, and we're going to go with 13 rounds. Alrighty, well there's the 13 rounds on an advanced drill. Will make weapons safe. The 357 SIG does not have a whole lot of muzzle flip for what I'm used to on my other models. The action in the low bore axis is extremely pleasant. It just pushes straight back in the hand, very easy. I was just aiming more center mass, walking, not overly aiming, just using the sights. And we'll see what type of penetration we have. There we go. I was just mentioning earlier, it is full of sand, as you can see how it's set up. We did get some penetration on the right hand side, but overly we did not. Well, stay tuned and I'll do a post review of what I think of after shooting it when I put some more ammo down range today.